No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You're going to get through it. And you're going to look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it.
Yo.
What's up, big dog?
What's going on, bro?
How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good. It's better as possible day. How you feeling, bro?
You end up hitting Edgewood and everything? And
No, not Edgewood.
I mean, not Edgewood. Punch City Market.
Yeah, man.
Y'all went down the slide?
No.
Oh, you didn't go to the rooftop?
Nah.
Right.
It's too many people, bro.
Was it people out there?
Yeah, there's people out there.
Dang, yo.
I mean, Atlanta open, bro.
Atlanta is open.
This ain't Florida.
Nah, this
Florida,
ain't Florida.
Florida got open and it's about to close again, but you know,
Yeah.
So, but it was cool to just be on some, get some fresh air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Walk out and see the whole Black Lives Matter like mural vibe. Man, that junk.
Wait. They got it like on the street? Like what? What Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, it's painted out there, and then they got like a shoot, I'll send you a picture. I'll post a picture on the thing. But they have like I guess you can say like construction site vibe.
Yeah.
But it has like Black Lives Matter painted on there. But it was kind of eerie, man. Like it really gave me a vibe, bro. Like I couldn't really describe it because you walking over there and you see all the names of people who've been killed by police officers and things of that nature, and you're just like, dang, like like it kind of felt like a museum or something like that. But you start reading some of these people and you're like, dang, I can remember that video when that happened.
So is it like a huge wall or something? Like it's on a building?
No, it's not on the building. It's on it. Think like construction site, how they have wood pieces up on the gate or something.
Oh, okay.
Man, I'm gonna send you a picture, bro. Man, you know I'm not painting a good picture for my people out here. But if you're in the Atlanta area, I suggest that you go to the Ponce City Market. It's like the walkway or whatnot.
Yeah.
And
the belt line.
The belt line, yeah, the belt line. And then what's the name? You walking, you make a right instead of a left when you come out of Ponce City. Walk down there a little bit. And it's like a mural. It's like a mural for Black Lives Matter, and it's moving. It's motivating. It's inspiring. It's sad. It's all of that. It's a whole bunch of emotions in one, bro.
Man, that's tight. That is there. I was on Edgewood this weekend, and they had that's where the George Floyd mural is. They got a little Nipsey mural down there, and then I seen one. They got the Black Lives Matter on the ground, painted on the ground, and I think that's dope. You know what I mean? Following suit after the DC mural that was on the ground.
Yeah.
So that was tight to see, and the people did that. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't nothing that the city tried to orchestrate. It's like, nah, we good, we got it. Don't even worry.
Yeah,
what up, honey?
I think that was another thing that really was heartfelt to see like the people come together to make that happen. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, to see the names, and you got F Trump and all types of things on there, so it's the people. They out there, they feeling it. But to see that vibe and see people come together for. Granted, it's a sad thing.
Yeah,
it's very sad to walk up there and see like the sad reality that all these black people have been killed by police officers.
Mm-hmm. Hang on, before we get back into it,
we about to get deep, huh?
Welcome to the Better is Possible podcast.
Yeah,
with your boy Loose Voltage,
Flint Hatchet.
My man Flint Hatchet. This is episode 21. Let's jump right into it, bro.
Man. But yeah, man, it was moving, bro. So I like I said, I suggest if you're in the Atlanta area, go to Ponce City and catch that vibe. Whatever feeling you feel, catch that vibe.
Yeah.
If you sad, catch that vibe. Take that all in. If you upset, take that all in. Be motivated to do better, to be more.
Yeah.
To make change. You got the power to spark that change.
Yeah. She said, I'm like 3 minutes in. Did I miss
we off. We going. Hey, this is the Better As Possible podcast. Loose Vultures, Flint Hatchet, man. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, you comment, you share, and check out our YouTube, man. Go ahead and subscribe.
Pretty Enchanted. What's up? Hey, man. So, like you were saying, Corona is back. Live.
It ain't never left.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Corona
when
never
you
left.
thought it left?
How can it be back if it never left? Like that shit's here.
Never left.
The numbers is rising. They said Texas, Arizona, and Florida back on the bullshit. They numbers is skyrocketing.
Yeah.
What's your take on that, buddy?
We should have never opened up. They should have never gave these people money, bro. but honestly, everybody. I mean, if you haven't had you didn't have a hold on it in the beginning, right?
Right.
Coronavirus never had a hold on you. Ain't got no vaccine. You ain't got nothing. But you just like, oh, we're so excited to get the economy back right. Yeah, we're gonna throw y'all back out there and go ahead and get the corona again. That'll do it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, it was never control. It was never an answer or a solution to the coronavirus.
Right.
So you throw them right back out there and you expect, what do you expect to happen? Let's be honest.
Bruh, this shit's so funny.
And then
man.
people went vacationing. Like, let's pack my stuff and go to Florida. I'm like, bruh, for what? Why are we? Because now you're going to go to Florida. You're probably going to fly. You know what I'm saying? Because the flights are cheap right now. So you're probably going to fly. I saw a flight down to Florida for $71. From Atlanta to Tampa for $71.
Round trip?
Well, I was tempted, boy. I was be suited up, bro. Boy, shoot. But you put that into perspective. It's like, all right, well, we're going to go to Florida, go to the beach where everybody's about to be at, and then we're going to fly back to wherever we came from.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that a lot of people don't even believe that the coronavirus is even a thing. They think that the government is just kind of exaggerating with the shit just to, like, control, you know, fear, you know, right. that conspiracy shit. But I mean,
I know people that know it's real.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
hey, shout out to Loose Vultures.
Say that shit. I was like telling them, like, bro, no, it's real, it's out here. But
yeah,
they getting louder and louder. So you just gotta be like, you know, niggas ain't gonna believe it's real until they know somebody that got hit with it hard. Until
you get touched. You know what I'm saying? Like, people's they're gonna believe what they want to believe. That's just the fact. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Until it touch your family or until it touch somebody that you know, yeah. And then they have to share their experience with you, how down bad they were. You know what I'm saying? You'll never appreciate or respect it. Like, oh, maybe I need to, you know what I mean, need to chill. Y'all starting to do it. 14-day quarantine, man. Said straight up.
Mm-hmm. They need to.
Which you have to. But another thing that jobs are starting to realize is, like, we can make money with you being at the house. I don't have to pay the bills of you being in the building, running up a light bill, running up. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Let's make this all make sense.
All right. So what you think November gonna look like?
I'm definitely gonna be in the house. You know, I'm gonna be blessed to see another year if the Lord said the same. But I'm gonna be in the house, bro.
But do you foresee it being like more normal, or do you think that it's just gonna go back to like chaos? Like, hold up, we don't know what the fuck is going on. Everybody shut down the country.
The sad reality is all depending on sports.
Bruh, stop.
I promise you. It's all going to depend on sports. Everything, you think college football, you think NFL. I mean, basketball is teeter-tottering right now, but it's all depending on sports.
We'll be shut down again.
It's all depending on sports. Think about this. I mean, I'll say, I mean, prior episodes we discussed and we said that coronavirus is going to eventually be something like the flu, right? It's going to be an upgraded flu.
Oh, I just seen something that said that they got a new swine flu too.
Where I gotta move to get away from all of this?
Mars.
That's why Tesla is sending folks out of space. They already working.
For real.
But why I say sports is because like that kind of moves the temperature. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hey, we can have sporting events. That means we can have big gatherings. We can have lots of people. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So if you say college football is back and ready to roll, whether people like it or not, people are still gonna go to college football. NFL's up and running. People are still gonna go back to NFL. So when it comes
wait,
time,
nah, hold up.
yes,
because I don't think the idea
with basketball.
But I don't think the idea is to have people in the stands when it comes to this kind of stuff. I think they go on more.
They're still working on it.
I think, okay, so like the basketball season, right? The NBA, which is, okay, just give them the rundown on what's going on with the NBA. Should they play in Orlando, blah, 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 Disneyland, Disney World?
The NBA wants the NBA players. If y'all following it, I know y'all missing sports. Some of y'all is. I'm missing a lot. I watch ESPN like religiously. So basically, NBA, they're trying to finish up their season. They have shortened up the season, but they want to have all the NBA players pretty much live in a bubble in Orlando and play games. They're not going to invite fans or anything like that, but they kind of want to get things going back to normal again. Speaking of that, J.R. Smith just signed with the Lakers. Shout out to J.R. Smith. That's my guy.
Yeah.
But they want to start getting things back to normal. And that's why I say sports kind of move the needle. Think about when Rudy Gobert found out that he had coronavirus, and that stopped everything. And then once basketball stopped, the whole world was like, "Oh shoot, this."
Yeah, okay, you got a point.
Tom Hanks came out right before Rudy Gobert. Ain't nobody care about Forrest Gump. They didn't care about him. They was like, "Okay, that's cool, whatever." But once Rudy Gobert, he's an okay athlete. He's not a superstar on the team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But once they said NBA shut down, the whole world was like, "Oh man,
damn."
Oh, so this really going down out here.
You do got a point.
So when you put it in, what they're trying to do is finish up the season. They're trying to continue to get things to go back to normal, which is, it's a new normal because now you got people playing in a bubble. You can't have fans in the stands. Kind of just open the gym.
What I heard Jalen Rose tell, he was like, yeah, they'll still have fans in the stands, but they'll be social distanced, and they'll be kind of like, I guess they'll be kind of like when you watch an award show and see the people who be in the front with their hands just waving and shit. I think they're going to be like them, either them or like super elite type people that'll be able to like sit courtside type shit.
Yeah, like the owners of the team.
Yeah, shit like that, yeah.
The wealthy people who like paid for the team to have the team there. Yeah, those people. Regular people ain't getting in there. You going to watch from TV.
Yeah. So, and then you ever watch Billions?
Nope. Billions. I watch Ballers though. That's a good show.
Yeah, Ballers is a good show too. I was watching Billions the other day, man. I just started watching it, and they was and the billionaire was trying to buy a football team, and one of the like owners was like kind of prepping him to become one, but then they kind of fell out, and he called him up like, man, you'll never own a team. That's how you really know that you're a staple in America, when you get to own a team. And you'll never own one, even though this nigga's a billionaire. You kind of just shitting on him, and that shit just popped up in my mind. Sorry, just go off on a tangent. But the reason I bring that up is because it's like, damn, like, that shit is really like on some like slave owner, like good boy type shit when you like own a team, which is like kind of where we're leading into. Because when you look at like the NBA saying like, yeah, half of them want to play, half of them don't, and you see that kind of separation between each other,
right?
Like, it's fucked up.
If you're in that situation, do you go back to playing? Granted, they're taking proper precautions. They're gonna have you kind of living in a bubble. You kind of got what shall you say? You kind of grounded in a sense. Of course, it's not just a regular old bubble. They have high-tech, movie theaters, bowling alley, things of that nature, where it's just NBA players hanging out. It's kind of like an all-star game setting in Orlando.
Yeah.
Where only the elite basketball players and their families can come out there, right? Would you go ahead and rush to push it, or do you not play? And I think I asked that question, Luce, for the simple fact that with everything that's going on, if basketball starts again, does that steer away from all the momentum that's been gained so far?
Well, there's I don't know. I say if you're a real one, then don't play. But niggas going broke. How much does the lowest basketball player make? Like 999,000 or something like that?
I can't tell you what an NBA player makes, but I know like an NFL player make like 500,000.
500
to be on the sidelines to be a practice player.
I think the lowest NBA player make like 999,000 or something.
Make more than
like
somebody gonna make, in a couple of years.
But when you think about that, like shit, I'm making that much money, but shit, I got that much money type bills. So niggas slick going broke, you know what I'm saying, just sitting around not getting paid, right? And then you hear some people saying like, all right, like LeBron want to play because he feel like, man, I have more of a voice on the court as opposed to like just sitting around not doing nothing. Then I just see some shit where they was like, they'll let the NBA players make social statements on the back of their jerseys.
Yeah.
So
and they're gonna put Black Lives Matters on the court.
They're gonna put Black Lives Matters on the court, and all of that is cool, but it's like it's kind of like it's following that trend. It's the same idea when you turn on Amazon and see Black Lives Matter, or, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, I be feeling like blackness is a trend now, like even more than Kim Kardashian with cornrows. Like it's like
it's hot.
What are y'all doing?
If you're not on it, then you on the outside looking in. And the fact of the matter is, if you're on the outside looking in, you're against this movement.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
People are gonna stop supporting you. So yeah, it's a trend right now.
Yeah. So I'm just, I don't know. And then when I think about that, I'm like, okay, so say I put Justice on the back of my jersey and I'm LeBron. Everybody gonna run out and get Justice jerseys, and then that like it all goes back to capitalism and people making money off of, you know what I mean? Tragedy.
A movement.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but is the movement still going? With those, like, okay, you say NBA players, the commissioner is one of the most open-minded commissioners of all sports, right? The NBA commissioners, he's one of the most open-minded commissioners, right? Even from when he had the warm-ups with the hoodies after Trayvon Martin passed, to allowing them to have, different changes with the All-Star games, things of that nature, even right here, right? Yeah. So it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna allow you to make these statements. I'm gonna put Black Lives Matter because y'all truly matter. Like you say, is he really being compassionate about the whole movement, or does he really just, hey, we gotta get, just like y'all got these bills, I got these bills and I got these people on my head. Let's start this basketball because at the end of the day, like, money need to be made.
Yeah,
money ain't stopping, and if we stopping, money ain't getting made over here. It's going somewhere else.
Yeah, that shit lame, man. I don't really like that shit because it's like looking at Kaepernick situation with Nike. Like Nike paying the NFL, Nike paying Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? They kind of benefiting off of both of them. It's weird.
It's not, I don't think it's called weird. It's called business.
Nah, that shit weird.
It's like business, bro.
Yeah,
it's sad. It's sad, but it's business.
I mean, yeah, you can say that, but
not all business is good business. That's like, I didn't say it was good business. I just said it's business.
Yeah. Clarify.
It's business.
If companies aren't making statements, they're losing money.
True
it
story.
Definitely sends mixed feelings. Yeah, man, it's like watching Justin Timberlake with them raggedy ass J's with the Nike checks and shit. Like,
hey, you feel some type of way.
He's the man in the woods and the goddamn.
Bro, you still feeling some type of way about the album?
Yeah, that shit was lame. I don't like that shit. I don't like when people try to play both sides. It's like, don't put a Confederate flag on my fucking Jordans type shit. Like, what are you doing? Like,
speaking of Confederate flag, NASCAR. I mean, we still on sports, so it's a hot topic right now. We're gonna stay on sports for a little bit. Follow me, NASCAR. The only black NASCAR driver. I know they've been making this movement. They decided to go ahead and move forward with removing all Confederate flags, which is good. I commend them. I commend NASCAR for doing that because everybody knows NASCAR, you don't see that many black folks out there. As a matter of fact, they only got one black racer right now.
Bubba
right?
Wallace.
Yes, Bubba Wallace. You only got one African American racer in NASCAR right now.
Yeah.
We're not going out there to sit out in the hot sun, drinking beer, just watching folks drive around in circles. Maybe we should. I mean, it may be fun. It might be a just big outdoor party. I haven't experienced that yet, right? So they made the changes to take out the Confederate flag loose. Great movement.
Yeah.
But people was raising Cain about that, right? You even had one guy retire from racing. He was trash anyway, but he retired saying, I don't like the way NASCAR is moving. I don't like the way the sport is changing.
Mm.
It's blatant that how you feel, you know what I mean? So Bubba they go to a race and he blows the whistle saying that, hey, I discovered a noose on my garage.
Yeah.
I discovered a noose on my garage. I'm the only black racer out here. I discovered a noose on my stuff.
Yeah. I seen the Shannon Sharp video today on ESPN. He didn't necessarily say I discovered it. They came to him with the shit. He was like, oh shit, like what the fuck? What the hell's going on?
Point of the matter is, out of all these racers, the one black racer got a noose on his. And they said, "Oh, that's just a pull down. That's how you pull the garage thing down."
Yeah, they called the FBI to do a investigation on it. And the
how do you feel about that, Luce? You call them BS? You saying?
Nah,
that was
I
purpose.
mean,
You say, what are you saying, man?
I feel the same way you feel about it. Like they put a fucking rope on my fucking garage. But I think that nigga said that it was there for like quite a while, and then
that's what FBI said.
In the wake of all this shit, you know what I'm saying, it started being visible, like, oh shit, like it's a rope hanging out. But it was tied like a noose.
Yeah, it was more than a rope. That was a tight noose.
Yeah,
a freshly
like
tight
they had
noose.
the fucking the knots going up the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean the rope wasn't even dirty, so I'm like, how long has it been there?
That shit was lame too. Like all this shit is lame. Like I hate for that to be the go-to. It's just like, yo, like America is getting weird. It's like racists are just like being extra to be racist. Like they not even like the cool racists. They like really like trying to do shit. Like I get that same feeling when you remember when them racists was out there with them tiki torches
in Charlottesville, Virginia.
And you was like, nigga, why y'all got tiki torches? Like y'all really went to Home Depot and grabbed tiki torches. That's what I feel like when I see that little ass like noose and shit hanging from a garage. Like, bro, like what are you doing?
I just want to like, in a sense, I think it's how shall you say, going to the extremes to show that this is who I am.
Yeah.
Even though it may look like, dang, like you just tied a simple rope, or you just went and got a tiki torch. I'm standing on who I am and what I truly believe. And you guys aren't going to change me. No matter if it's NASCAR saying there's no more Confederate flags, whether it's the NBA saying that, you know, we're going to put Black Lives Matter on the court, whether it's Amazon saying that we support Black Lives. VH1, I saw VH1 with a commercial, and it was like, there was no pride without, you know, Black people. Like the first person who started like a pride march or something like that was an African American person.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, we're supporting Black people too. Everybody wants to be like you said, the trend. This is hot. But do you wear your emotions on your sleeve and be like, man, I'm upset with that we're hot now? Or do you accept it and say, all right, now let's continue to make these changes and let's hold these people to a higher standard?
I like what they doing. I like that they doing that shit. But you know what I'm saying? You've been seeing all these posts like I seen one post like I'm single now. And here's my phone number. Boom, 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 boom. Matter of fact, use it and still arrest all the people that haven't been arrested for the murder of Breonna Taylor. It's like that vibe, bro. That's how I feel about it. Like,
I don't think I saw that one yet, but
but I mean, just the idea, like, yeah, nigga, like, This shit is racist, bro. Like, y'all can do as much shit as y'all want to do, but don't lose sight on what's really like going on and what you need to do. I don't care, like, all these businesses doing that shit. Make sure you got black people in the executive positions. Make sure you got, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be saying all this shit and not really like.
Do you think that people? I think my question to you, Luce, and to everybody listening, my question is, like, do you think this is all cap, or are we really moving into the right direction? Even if it's a trend right now, could this be the trend for forever?
I think it's up to us, bro. It's not like the business is doing what they're gonna do, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna be the trendy shit. Oh, this was popping right now. We need to implement that in there and show them that we on their side too. That's what businesses do, which it's whatever. But we have to, after we finish burning up the city, or even while we're burning up the city, we have to think of what are our next steps. We can't just stop at burning up the city. You gotta have all those moving parts, man. You gotta have people that's planning, that's creating networks and spending money with black people. Yeah, we have to play chess instead of checkers, and not be distracted. For real.
Is everything right now smoke and mirrors, or is this all chess moves?
Half of this cap. In business is no feelings, just business.
Exactly. True story.
Exactly. So
making the adjustments, making you saying, all right, well, we want to make business moves, we want to play chess. In doing that, you have these big companies that are saying that they're giving money and they're doing this. How do you make those chess moves where you win, your people win, success happens, change happens, laws change, the police are trained better? How do you make those changes? Because
every day do something. I'm 33 years old, and I just realized, like, oh, okay, what we're doing is our life's work. This shit ain't something that we just gonna get up and vote and it's gonna be a perfect world. This is our life's work. The same way like it was when Dr. King, like 30 years have passed and it's still the same conversation. So it's like, okay, what are we gonna do that we can get an alley-oop to the people that come behind us? That's the game. Like don't think that we just gonna change this shit overnight, because that's not likely. What we need to do, you know what I'm saying? We even seen the black president and really ain't shit. So it's like, okay. Oh, and another thing is that we gotta work this shit from the ground up, not necessarily from the top down. So it's us, it's me and you talking this. You know what I'm saying? It's meeting with therapists, finding black doctors, finding black grocery stores, and really building our network, bro.
Building a network, building a village.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And creating a structure for success, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So whether that's how do the rich remain rich? They have systems set up for their families where it's, hey, we have this set amount of money. The family's putting money into this pot. If you want to start your business, you can come to the family. If the bank denies you, you can come to this family. You can come to this village.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But are we willing to do that? Are we too busy saying, I want mine, I want mine, I want mine?
It's both. That's the problem.
We can never get structured if everybody's too busy focusing on me instead of we. How can we be stronger? How can we be better? How can we gain much more success?
But I will say that it's not necessarily. It'd be great if we all could really just get on the same page. But the best way for us to do it is to make sure that our circle is good. So, you know what I'm saying? You get 5 friends, I get 5 friends, we invest in something, and we kind of build that shit. You know what I'm saying? If we all move like that, If we all move like that, it'll be some type of togetherness. Start teaching your kids on how to love everybody if it's really real, and have to break the cycle to see real change. Teamwork makes the dream work. Simply saying is a simple saying, but it's a complex concept. Yeah.
Hey, boy, you spend knowledge. Loving one another is important, but you gotta love yourself first. That because a lot of times we're okay with loving everybody else, but we hate ourselves, and that's why you have so much crab in the bucket mentality at times, right? Because you don't love yourself enough. So when you see somebody else, you want to hate on them. You see somebody else that's like you want to hate on them. It's unfortunate. Oh, they got this, man. I want that. I wish I could have that. No. Let's see how we can build together. Let's love each other. I love me. I appreciate me. Therefore, I can love you even the more. When it comes to Esau's comment, when you're saying teamwork makes the dream work, a lot of people say that, but do they live that?
Mm.
Are they really about that? Hey, I'm willing to be a part of a team, because when you're a part of a team, not everybody's the captain.
Yeah.
Not everybody's gonna score the points. Think about a football team. The linemen never score a touchdown, hardly ever score a touchdown.
Wait, hang on. When you say like start teaching your children how to love everybody, what you mean? Who is everybody? You mean literally everybody?
Yeah, love everybody. Why would I teach you hate? That's what got the world like this right now. 400 years of hate. And that's why people so blatant when it comes to being racist.
Mm. So if somebody hates you, you love them?
I got to show them how to love.
Like that Lil Wayne song, huh?
Hey. Great Professor
So
Wayne.
if a nigga hates you for 400 years, you gonna still love him?
I want to get a better understanding why you hate me.
All races, gender identities, religions. So you telling me? I'm just trying to understand. It's mind blowing to me that
because I don't want to go through life. I mean, I understand people not gonna like me. That's period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not worried about that. I'm not out here trying to hate people just because you're white. I hate you.
No, but black, if they give you a reason to hate you still gonna love them?
Oh, I would never be that person. Like if somebody were to like murder somebody in my family,
mm-hmm.
I never, you know what I'm saying? That you gave me a reason to hate you. I never love you. I'm not that person who's gonna be that compassionate. I'm not there yet to be compassionate and be like, I forgive you. No, I want you dead. I promise. Like,
okay.
I really want you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I never be that person. Not yet. I never say never. But I don't. And how we were raised, it was just like we didn't see color growing up. So I just love people for who they are. They heart, whatever they show you. Now, if they show you something different, I move out the way.
Yeah. Vinay said, I don't hate the people, but I hate their ways.
Respect.
I never looked at it like that.
If you show me a way, that don't mean I gotta be your buddy. You know what I'm saying? If you show me something if somebody show me they a snake, I'm not trying to be your buddy. I'm not trying to understand that you are a snake. For instance, if somebody says, "Oh, I don't like black people," all right, we can talk about it. But if you show me, for instance, you do something to set me up, or you do something to one of my people, all right, I'm not gonna fool with you. But if you're open-minded enough to say, "Hey, I don't like black people, and this is the reason," let's talk about it. Let me get a clear understanding of why you feel that way.
Why would you even want? That's when you think
because that's growth, bro. That's how you grow.
When you think of love, you got to look at it from a spiritual perspective, not an unconditional standpoint.
Okay. I need you. Come on, elaborate on that. Yeah.
Bruh.
Loving, I mean, shoot, that's I can't love everybody. I don't know about all that. I can't love everybody.
Hey, did you see that video? Did you see the video?
But I can respect everybody. I treat everybody with respect. If you disrespect me, then I ain't got respect for you, right?
Did you see the video of the white lady outside with the handgun when the protesters ran in her neighborhood
in St. Louis?
In St. Louis, right?
Her husband had the AK.
Had the AR, right? Came out that bitch like.
You know they're both lawyers.
And yeah, so
you know they both sit on the school system board.
The protest was for them to march to the mayor's house, who had basically went on live and gave all the addresses and names to the protesters who wanted to defund the police. And she was saying like their addresses and their names and shit. And so these people,
she gave the addresses in their names, right?
Yeah. And so the protesters was you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, headed to their house. And then her neighbors came out with their guns and shit. And so I was thinking about that, and I was like, man, that shit kind of how the enemy work, right? Because the enemy, you'll be on your way to go do something that you're supposed to be doing, but then the enemy will come out and then just be a distraction to you, right? Now, I don't know if they end up making it to the mayor's house to protest.
I think it was like 400 people out there. I'm pretty sure somebody made it to the mayor's house.
Good, thank God. But I was just like, damn, just look how that shit just distracted those people. Just that hate, just that energy, just distracted those people and took them away from their initial fucking cause. Like, when I think about that shit, when I think about shit like that, it's like, how do you proceed with your goals? You know what I mean? When you could be so easily distracted. I'm saying I don't want us to be easily distracted by hate or evilness. You know what I'm saying? Because they evil. You gotta just you'll be better off just ignoring their evilness, bro, and just stick to your fucking.
I see your perspective, where you come from.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
necessarily, like, don't focus on trying to figure out. Don't focus on love. Don't focus on, like, just get to where you're trying to go.
Yeah, like, what do you like love and hate, and it's like, what?
I see where you're coming from, but I feel like could you make it further in life, like, with more people? Together you're strong, by yourself you weak. You might have somebody in your circle or in your village, if you're learning how to love, or you learn how to maneuver different, you know what I'm saying, you may have somebody who's in that village who can help get you to a whole nother spot. Or you be like, oh, I need to get to the mayor, but you know what, I got somebody in the village who's friends with somebody who's above the mayor. So that's where I come from, when it's like, all right, I wanna learn, grow, and develop with everybody. I want to educate more people. I'm not trying to stop on the goal. The goal's always in sight. The goal's always in mind. But at the same time, I want other people to come with me, because I don't want to be by myself trying to say, oh, look, I made it at the top of the mountain, and then I got all these people looking like, can I get to the top of the mountain? Is it possible for me to get to the top of the mountain?
I ain't even tripping on that. Like,
what you tripping on?
I'm tripping on like get to the top of the mountain. Bring your village to the top of the mountain. I agree with that. But like, the niggas that's mad that you at the top of the mountain, you shouldn't be worried about if trying to explain to them like, hey man, it's all love. You can get to this mountain. You can get to this top of this mountain too.
Bring your ass, right? Hey, come on now. Hey, one step after the other. What's the name? Easy Breathing said is if it's a distraction, you're not focused enough on that's wasted energy. This shit a game, man. When you're trying to beat a boss in a video game, you go around the small shit to save your energy to beat the boss.
That's very much so.
Easy Breathing, good stuff, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same shit.
Good stuff, Luce. I gotta get my, I ain't skipping around and stuff. I'm still trying to beat the boss with the team. You know what I'm saying, bro? Hey, we came in, we ride together, we die together. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning.
Yeah, man. Sad. I can't tote hate in my heart. Too heavy of a burden to carry. Let it go. I don't think y'all really know what hate is. Okay, so there's an analogy.
I know hate.
No. So there's an analogy of a lot of times people hate what they love, or like they hate the thing that they see a reflection of themselves. It's like projection. They hate themselves, so they project hate type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So like you say, for instance, if you talking about what's time for AO jumping in, talking about,
what's the topic
right now? Right now we vibing. We really focusing on, and for those who's just joining in, Better as Possible podcast. We're touching base on right, St. Louis. We had the 2 lawyers come out protecting their house for, you see these, right? Protecting their house.
Fuck too.
They're protecting their house. They pulled pistols out on protesters who were going to go to the mayor's house, who released names and addresses of people who said they wanted to defund the police. So the point of the matter was, like, if people have hate in their heart, if people got hate in their spirit, whatever the case may be, are we wasting energy by trying to change their ways and being distracted by that instead of getting to the main goal, which at the time was the mayor, right?
Right.
So follow us right there. Loose, finish what you're saying, bro.
I don't remember, but one thing else I noticed on the other 100 videos that I've been seeing,
appreciate it, bro.
It's been a narrative like white people be like protecting their block just as much as black people. I never noticed that. I never knew that. Like, well, what are you doing here in Greenville? I was seeing videos like that. I'm talking about, I seen like 100 of them. I swear to God, bro. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, they really feel disrespected that, why are you holding this Black Lives Matter sign over here? Like, they really like be protecting their territory.
We're all the same. But black people, they're exploited more.
Mm.
They're exploited more. So we all got gangs. We all have everybody has black on black crime, white on white crime, Asian on Asian crime, Mexican on Mexican crime. Everybody got that, but black people are exploited more, right? So when you see a group of people, like for instance, you'll see a group of Ku Klux Klan members. It's crazy how they can walk down the street and how they rally whenever, and the police is surrounding them. Hey, you guys can't mess with them. But if the black people do it, then it's like, all right, well, we're expecting the riot. It's the same thing. Those are still both gangs. It's still both, you know what I'm saying? Still wanting whatever they want.
Right.
But it's changed in a different way. Like, I tell people all the time, I love country music, right? But if you listen to country music, they're saying the same things that black folks are saying, but just in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
They still talking about smoking. They still talking about getting some girls. They still talking about partying. They talking about the same thing, but we say it differently. Everybody's doing the same thing, slightly different, but we're all doing the same thing. Yeah, like you said, you go to some deep south places out in Georgia, and you think you're just gonna ride up in there. No, hell no. Hey, you ain't supposed to be around. You know where you at? Hey, you ain't from around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the same thing. Like, that same thing if you go to downtown Atlanta, you go to the wrong spot. And hey, bruh. Yeah. Hey, bruh. What you doing?
She said, we can create change without projecting hate. Well, no, we can. We can. I mean, we do. What I'm saying is, like, black people really don't hate.
That's the sad thing. Black folks, I mean, they hate each other.
Bro, don't say that, bro. That's something that, come on, man. You've been conditioned.
If we're going to be on Better as Possible podcast, we got to speak the truth.
Bro, that's not true, bro. That's not true.
From my experience, what I've seen thus far.
I will not let you say that, bro.
Hey, my brother Loose.
No, Brother Loose. I will not
From
let
my
you
experience,
say that,
what I've seen thus far, my black people will hold a burden against another black person, will have animosity towards another black person. You could be staring at each other, just staring at each other. Y'all, hey, what's up? We want to fight off a stare. You know what I'm saying? But you have a white person. Drew Brees already forgiven, not by me, but it's already forgiven by New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? A white person that did you wrong,
right?
You say any other race, Then when you want to get super religious and say, oh, God say don't hate nobody. God say, the 10 Commandments. But when it comes to black people, 10 Commandments don't exist.
Bro, that's not true, bro.
Hey.
You are following the systemic racism that this
hey, if we're gonna be on CNN, we might as well do it. Come on. What you got for me, son?
That this country has conditioned you to think that black people portray. Now, okay, so we was off Redan the other day, right?
We was.
And so, like, we walked in the gas station, right?
Yes.
Now I'm leading you into your point of what you saying, right? So
go ahead.
We walk into the gas station and immediately we like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, be
it's
on your
different
shit,
in here.
Cause you know where you at.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga bought a V8. I got a smart water. I looked at him like, you sure you want to get that V8? Cause you know they're gonna look at you like, oh, this nigga drink V8. He did it anyway.
Hey, I'm me, bro. I'm me.
But just the temperature, but what you're saying is like shit. I know when I walk in that environment, I already know I'm on my shit because I know anything could pop off. But what I'm saying is the only reason that we know that we're in this environment because anything could pop off is because of the systemic racism that has become like a norm, a culture. But
let me ask you something, Luce. Let me ask you something.
Ask me anything.
While we was at that gas station, you and I both had the mindset that, hey, bro, keep your head on the swivel because at any point in time, anything can pop off. It wasn't us judging the area. It was just the simple reality that, hey, where we're at, it ain't safe here.
But
it don't matter. I'm black,
bro.
You black. Hey, I'm black. I'm educated. Whatever the case may be, I drink V8. Whatever. You drink smart water. Whatever. You see this area right here? It's a different vibe out here. Hey,
no,
go ahead on the swivel. That's not even being racist. That's just being honest.
No, but what I'm saying is like nobody wanted to hurt nobody. Wasn't nobody looking at us just like, nah, I hate them. You know what I'm saying? Shit wasn't like
no,
like
they wasn't doing that. They wasn't doing that.
I do pass by Chevron a lot. I see yellow tape there a lot, so I don't go there at all.
Hey, thank you for your confession. We truly appreciate that. You can join this is the Better as Possible podcast. Let them have you. Go ahead and tune into let your confessions out. Hey, bro. Hey, you are a smart woman. If you see yellow tape, you already know what that means.
Yeah,
hey,
don't
stay
go
away
there
from
a lot.
Go to Shell. Don't go to that Chevron. Go to Shell. Go to QT. Stay away from that. Shoot. And that's not even. But like it goes back to like, how many times will we be willing to turn the other cheek for other races? But when it comes to us, we hold those grudges.
Bro, we don't hold grudges.
Luce, we hold grudges. Yes, we do. You're a liar. You lying to yourself.
No, I'm not, bro.
You've seen people have grudges. You've seen people have strife. You've seen people have beef for like that continuously go on. And most of the time, that is our people having those beefs.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So when I look at black people, I see like black people are like descendants of Africans, right?
Oh, she knows exactly where we're talking about. That Chevron off of Redan?
Yeah.
Yes.
So black people,
with the chicken spot.
Bro, relax, bro.
You gotta go in, you gotta go out. You gotta do that quick.
Come back.
I'm sorry. She know what we're talking about though. She been there. Go ahead.
Black people are descendants of Africans, right?
Yes.
So with every black person you see, like we kind of separate ourselves into tribes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So depending on who your tribe is, like it's like seeing the blood and a Crip. Let's just use them because they're like the most popular, right?
People can follow on that. Go ahead.
It's the same idea. We separate ourselves into whatever tribe that we with. So if you're not our tribe, it's not necessarily saying like it's black on black. It's saying like you just not my tribe. You're not my village. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so like we all can work together. And I think the hate that you're saying that black people have against each other is not necessarily them seeing black against black. is you're not my tribe. It's like seeing a Hutu against a Tutsi.
I'm following you. I just don't know them tribes.
Hotel Rwanda,
but
bro.
yeah,
It's all right.
I got you, bro. I think what I'm saying is more so, if you do me wrong, whenever I see you, you that person who did me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what tribe you from. I go back to Drew Brees. Granted, he's a celebrity. Drew Brees did the whole Black Lives Matter. He did the whole African American population. He did everybody wrong by still saying that this is all about a flag.
Yeah.
The very next day, he apologizes 3 times.
Yeah.
I wrote an apology. I bought a little poster with black men and a black hand and a white hand shaking hands, and then I did a FaceTime because everybody knew that apology that was written was because of my PR team. They wrote that, and I just updated it. So then I told you, I want y'all to look at my face and hear my apology. I'm being sincere. And people just automatically, oh, he apologized, man. Hey, we gotta accept that apology. So that's why I say,
who the fuck accepted this apology is what I want.
I guarantee you, if the NFL go, everybody, you're gonna still have 9 jerseys going on. You still gonna have people saying, oh. Then Drew Brees and his wife have decided to invest into the HBCU program for HBCU sports or something like that.
Can I ask you a question? How did you feel about the Clippers when Donald Sterling got caught up saying all that bullshit on the phone and shit, but the Clippers still went out and played?
I feel like their voice could have been heard even more if they would have bucked the system. When they played, I felt like they made a move and they did something solid for whatever their reasons were, because of course they came out with like solidarity with the shirts inside out and things of that nature, and it's like, bro, that you really didn't do much.
They didn't do anything.
Because you still put money in this man's pockets, because he wasn't gone out there. It was weeks after when they said, the team's not yours no more, and you had to buy somebody else. So you still put money in this man's pockets, things of that nature. Mm-hmm. When you're in a position to make a move, that's why Colin Kaepernick will go down in history as one of the greatest. He's gonna go down. Colin Kaepernick will go down in history like a Martin Luther King, like a Malcolm X. I promise you. He will be in history books because he put his career on the line for fighting for a cause. Mm. It wasn't like he was downhill with what he had going on with his career. He was still pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he decided to really make a stance on something that was important to him. And he was willing to say, hey, I give it up. And if y'all don't want me back, if y'all blackball me out this system, hey, whatever, I'll still show you that I'm working hard to get back in here because I can play better than half of these quarterbacks in here.
Do you think LeBron is selfish for wanting to play just so he can try to get a ring this year?
I think LeBron has his own motives. For instance, you just saw one of your favorite NBA players die earlier this year. Mm-hmm. You came to the Lakers to fulfill that legacy, just like a Kobe Bryant. You've been following him your whole life, right? Mm-hmm. He dies. You pass him on the scoring thing, and he dies the day after. I want to get that ring for Kobe. I'm fighting for my people, but I want to get that ring for Kobe. I want to get that ring for, it could be selfishness. Yeah, it could be something, but that means something to me. Mm. Winning that means something to me. For Kobe and Gigi, that means something to me because I came to the Lakers to show that, hey, I can win here too. The greatest one here, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant, Shaq. Y'all all won here. I'm here. Yeah. I got a squad that's capable of doing it. So I don't think that he's selfish. I think that he has his own wants and he has his own goals. This was his year. He helped get a whole team together.
Yeah,
I got AD over here. I got this. And then I got my boy JR. JR just signed today. I got my boy JR out here too. Hey, we ain't got no choice but to win. This for Kobe. This ain't even for Lil Saint no more. This for Kobe.
Yeah, this is a weird year. This is a weird season.
When I tell you 2020, when Stephen King, when M. Night Shyamalan or whoever, when they make their scary movies about 2020, bruh, them movies going down in history, bro. Them ain't gonna be the scariest movies ever. I promise, bro. Folks ain't gonna want to see that movie in the dark, bro. They gonna have to see that junk in the daylight, bro.
Bro,
them movies gonna be scary as bro.
Oh,
I promise you.
Before we get off, bro, did you see it was hailing in New York?
No, I didn't, but I saw Cam Newton sign the Patriots.
Did you see it? Did you hear about the Saharan dust?
I saw that, but
Bro,
I felt like that was like the Killer Bees job.
The Killer Bees job?
I feel like that was the same thing. It was like some more distraction. The Killer Bees came out of nowhere, and then all this. How's this dust just fly over the whole world? Come on, bro. What is this? What is this? Return of the Mummy? Get out of here, man.
Bruh, I don't know, man. You better look at the signs.
Hey, I talk to God every day. And he's still passing out blessings to me. I ain't caring about this Safari, whatever.
I did think that shit was.
Return of the Mummy. That is something else to distract you.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The sky was looking real cloudy today.
Hey, man. Hey, Jumanji. We in Jumanji. That's the name of this episode. We in Jumanji. Straight up.
Yeah, man.
And I'm just trying to make it out.
Oh, R.I.P. to Huey, man. He got shot. The Pop Lock and Drop It. Dude, He died. Hurricane Chris is in jail.
Because he killed somebody.
Yeah, he murdered somebody.
On the Better Possible News.
Yeah.
What else? 2020 is one hell of a year. This is worse than cocaine.
Oh, BET.
I never did cocaine, but I'm just saying, if y'all, Rick James, just in case y'all, go ahead, BET, go ahead. That went down. That just sounded bad. Go ahead.
Hey, man, this is a weird episode.
Y'all know Rick James. It's not even a good joke no more. Rick James says cocaine is one hell of a drug. 2020 is one hell of a drug. What happened to BT Awards? You gotta wrap it up in 2 minutes. Go ahead, Luce.
That shit was weird because that was like an online. It was like an online award show. Amanda Seales was straight. She I think it was a missed opportunity because they should have threw Sita on that bitch. But fuck it. We got 2 minutes left. Let's wrap it up, man. What about love and what about hate?
What about it?
Give me some positive shit about it.
Love. You should love everybody. You should. I don't encourage nobody to hate nobody, right? Respect yourself and respect everything around you. If somebody disrespects it, all right, call it for what it is and keep it moving. I'm not gonna tell you to waste that energy on people who's gonna continue to disrespect you. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But love everybody. That's it.
Love hard, hate less.
I would say AO with the alley-oop off the back. I was dunking it. Let's go. Love hard, hate less.
To piggyback off of Flint, if I could clean up those words, I would say love the people who deserve love. And instead of hating the people who give you hate, give them nothing. Just ignore it. Make them non-existent. Make their
love
voice
all who have love for me. If you love me, then I love you. If you don't, all right, keep it moving. What you saying, Luce? You agree?
I was in the middle of a whole sentence, and you just
my bad, dog. I thought you was going there.
Nah, it's hard.
You really look like you was about to say like Music Soul Child. Love. Go ahead.
Just ignore the voices of the hate. They shouldn't have a voice. Like, they should be silenced. Like, you know what I mean? They shouldn't even exist. This is Better As Possible podcast, episode 21. I can't wait for episode 22. We're going to turn up.
Hey, Better As Possible podcast. Flint Hatchet, Loose Voltage. Hey, Why not be great?
No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You're gonna get through it. And you're gonna look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it.